another type of sum is based on the work. Okay, now in this type of sum related with the work or the pipe. Okay, so here we don't have any formula. Okay, so we need to follow the pattern. Okay, so if you know the pattern to solve this type of question, then you'll be able to do any sum. Okay, now here's the now see the question. Let's go to the question first. B takes 16 days less than A to do a piece of work. Okay, so here what is given is let us take that the work completed by A is equals to in X days. We don't know about how many days A can complete the work or B can complete the work. So then work completed by B is equals to 16 days less. So if A can complete the work in X days, then B can complete 16 days. So that means X minus 16 days. Okay. Now here is the pattern. Now what we need to do is, now let's go through the question first. If both working together can do it in 15 days. So if work completed by both A and B in 15 days. Okay. In how many days will B alone can complete the work? Okay. Now here is the pattern. First what we need to do is 1 day work we need to find. Now what will be A's 1 day work? A's 1 day work will be, so in X days, okay, so that means A's 1 day work will be 1 divided by X, and B's 1 day work will be 1 in 1 day divided by X. Okay, then A and B's both, if they work together, their 1 day work will be 1 by 50. Now according to the question, it is given that if A and B work together, okay, then they can do it in 15 days. So if A and B work together, they can complete the work in 15 days. Alright, so A and B's 1 day's work is 1 by X, B's 1 day work is 1 by X minus 16, and in 15 days they work together and this many work is done. Okay, now so if you do the calculation, this is the LCM. X minus 16 plus X is equals to 1 by 15. Most of the people will get confused with this part. Okay, now whatever days is given, then what we need to do to find the 1 day's work is 1 divided by, you take the number of days. Okay, similarly in B, 1 day's work is 1 divided by how many days. So A and B together work is, they can complete the work in 15 days, so their 1 day's work will be 1 divided. So this is the pattern. Okay, so now this will be a 2x minus 16 divided by x square minus 16x is equals to 1 by 15. Okay, now let's cross multiply. Now we are finding the work done by B. Okay, so this will be your let's cross multiply x square minus 16x. If we cross multiply this way, then this will be your 15 to the 30 x minus, now 15 into 16 is 240 is equals to 0. Now x square minus 16x minus 30x. Now let's take all the term to this side. So this will be your x square minus 46x plus 240 is equals to 0. Okay, now let's break the middle term. So this will be your x square minus 240 is equals to x. Now here is plus, so this is 40 plus 6. Here is 1, so this is 240. Let's check. 640, that will be 40 plus, okay. So x square minus 40 x minus 6x plus 240 is equals to 0. So x is common, x minus 40 minus 6 is common, x minus 40 is equals to 0. Now x minus 40 is common, then x minus 6 is equals to 0. Now either or, so this will be your either x minus 40 is equals to 0, so x is equals to 40. Alright. Then x minus 6 is equals to 0, which is x is equals to 6. So far we got two values of x, but what we are finding here is we are finding the time taken by b alone. So what is the relation? X minus 16. Okay. Now, if we take 40, then it will be 40 minus 16 is equals to 4. So 24 days. So B alone can finish the work in 24 days. But we cannot take 6. If we take 6, then what happens is, if we take 6, now if x is equals to 6, then x is equals to, x minus 16. So 6 minus 16, so we'll get the value in negative, which is not possible. So the answer is 24. So B can complete the work in 24 days. Now the next type of problems are based on the profit and loss. So now in profit and loss, you can use profit is equals to SP minus CP, or loss is equals to CP minus SP. Alright, so or related, the sum related with this many, you have this much of money, so you have to divide it into this many student. Okay, so this type of question you get. So here is this sample. This came in ICSE 2011. Rupees 480 is divided equally among X children. So 480 rupees is divided equally among X children. So now solution. Now each children will get 480 divided by X rupees, isn't it? Now if the number of children was 20 more, now number of children is equals to 20 more. So this is okay, because X number of children we have. So if 20 more children are added, okay, then the number of children will be 20 plus X, then each would get rupees 12 less. Now if 20 children are added, but the money will remain same. Now how much each children will get? This is new when 20 children are added. But each children will get 480 rupees divided by 20 plus X. Isn't it? Here's the law. Suppose if you have 40 rupees, now if you have divided into 5 students, what will you do? You divide it by 5. Yes or no? So we have 480 rupees, we are dividing into X student. And now if 20 students are added, now the new number of students will be 20 plus X, then each children will get 480 rupees, because 480 is the money that we have to divide among 20 plus X students. Then each would get 12 less. For new student will get 12 less than whatever the original student were getting. Okay, so that means the new student will get 480 divided by X plus 20 is equals to 480 by X minus 12. Now what we can do is, since all are multiple of 12, so let's take 12 common. So this is 40 divided by X plus 20 is equals to 12. So this is 40 by X minus 1. So 12 will get cancelled. So this is 40 divided by X plus 20. Now X is LCM, 40 minus X. So if you cross multiply, so this will be your 40X plus 800 minus X square. So 40 into X is 40X is equals to 40X plus 800 minus X square minus 20X. Alright, so 40X will get cancelled. So let's take all the term to this side. X square plus 20X minus 800 is equals to 0. So if we break the middle term, X square plus X minus 800, so here is minus, so this will be 40 minus 20, so X square plus 40X minus 20X minus 800 is equals to 0. So X is common, X plus 40, remember we are finding the value of X, so X plus 40, so X plus 40 x minus 20 is equals to 0. So either x plus 40 is equals to 0, x equals to minus 40. Now neglecting negative value, because what we are finding is we are finding the value of x, which is the number of children. So when you count something, it won't be negative. So x minus 20 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 20. So this is the another type of question is based on the pipe. Okay. So here's the question: two pipes running together can fill the tank in two. Now this is in mixed fraction. So this will be 11 to the 22. So this is 30 by 11 minute. Okay. If one pipe takes 1 minute more than the other to fill the tank, find the time in which each pipe would fill the tank. Okay, now here we have two tanks. Solution. So first tank and second tank. Okay. Now, if two pipes running together, they'll fill the tank in 30 by 11 minutes. Now, if one pipe takes 1 minute more, now let the time taken by the first tank here be x minute. Okay. Now the time taken to fill the tank by second tank. Okay. Sorry, second. So these are the pipe. I'm sorry. Second tank will be. It will take 1 minute more than the other. So this is x plus 1 minute. So if first pipe can fill the tank in x minute, then the second pipe will take x plus 1 minute. Alright. Now find the time in which each pipe would fill the tank. Now what we have to do is, now here is this is what exactly you have to do. Okay. Now the part of tank filled by first pipe in 1 minute. Okay. So this is what exactly you have to do. This is the method. This is the we can take it as a like the method to solve the question related with the pipe. Now what we have to do is we have to take the part filled by this in 1 minute. Suppose if it is given 1 hour, then you have to take 1 hour. Suppose if it is given 1 second, then you have to take 1 second. Is equals to now first pipe take x minute, so the part of filled in 1 minute will be 1 by x. Okay. Now the part of tank filled by second pipe in 1 minute will be 1 by x plus 1. Alright. For example, if in 2 minutes 10 liter or 10 centimeter of tank is filled, cubic centimeter of tank is filled, then in 1 minute how many tank will be? 10 by 2, which is 5 cubic centimeter. So this is what we are taking. Now it is given that the part of tank filled by first plus second tank is given. The time taken by this is 30 by 11 minute. Okay. So actually if the tank is filled separately by first and the second pipe, so these are the part filled by first tank and the second tank, okay, separately. But if the tank is filled together with the first pipe and the second pipe, then the part of tank filled by this first and the second pipe in 1 minute is equals to 1 by, so time is 30 by 11, so this 11 will go up, so this will be 11 by 30. Alright. Now according to the question, it is given that two pipes running together can fill the tank in this many minutes. So first tank plus second tank can fill this many water in a tank. Then the first, so the part of tank filled by first plus second tank together is equals to 11 by 30. But we know that the part filled by the first tank is 1 by x and the second tank will be 1 by x plus 1 is equals to 11 by 30. Now this is the equation. We'll solve it and we'll get x. Okay, so if you take the LCM is your x into x plus 1. So this is your x plus 1 plus x is equals to 11 by 30. So this is your 2x plus 1 divided by x square plus x is equals to 11 by 30. If you cross multiply, 11x square plus 11x is equals to 60x plus 30. Now if you take all the term at one side, this will be your 11x square plus 11x minus 60x minus 30 is equals to 0. So this will be your 11x square minus 49x minus 30 is equals to 0. If you break the middle term, now here you can use Sridhar formula also. Okay, so this will be your 55 minus 6. Okay, so 11x square minus 55x plus 6x minus 30 is equals to 0. So 11x is common, x minus 5 plus 6x minus 5. Alright, so x minus 5 is common, so 11x plus 6 is equals to 0. Now either x minus 5 is equals to 0, so x is equals to 5, and 11 or x is equals to minus 6 by 11. So negating the negative value, okay, so the x will be equals to 5. So now what we are finding is find the time in which each pipe will take. So time taken by each pipe to fill the tank. So time taken by first pipe to fill the tank is equals to 5 minutes, okay, and time taken to fill the pipe by the tank by second pipe will be x plus 1. So x is 5 plus 1 because it will take 1 minute more than the first pipe, which is 6 minutes. So this is the answer. Alright.